Okay, so welcome to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, Episode 1. Now, I've been waiting to do this on YouTube for such a long time, and we're going to finally get into it, okay? But first, before we do any of this file select stuff, I'm going to go full screen and show you some cool things that I own, right? I don't own a lot, but I'm going to show you some cool things, okay? So, switch the camera. Okay, first off, I'm playing using this is an original N64 controller. Okay, no rumble pack. I'm not sure if it would work on the PC, so I'm not sure. But if it does, I'm gonna get one soon anyway. All right. I will order one, right? So as you can see, there's things behind me, right? First off, I've got Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie, and a figure of Banjo-Kazooie. But there, I've got my what was it called? Club Nintendo Reward Ocarina of Time. Let's put the camera up. Ocarina of Time poster up there is pretty nice. I tell you what, I really wish they'd done more. Like I want a Majora's Mask one to go with that, but they're never gonna do it, are they? Okay, so behind me there, I've got my game guides. They're nothing to do with Zelda. I haven't got a Zelda game guide, but they're all the ones I own there. So I'm not going to showcase them. I'm going to showcase my Zelda games now, right? So first off, right there, I'm not going to show it close. That is Ocarina of Time, which I bought the other day. I did used to own it years ago, right? But I sold it because my N64 power pack broke. Okay, that's my excuse. It's still not a good excuse. I should never sell Ocarina of Time. That's a mistake. I'll never do again. Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I love the gold cartridge on that. It's nice. The collector's edition then behind it for the GameCube, right? And I've got another collector's edition by you. I bought this one years ago now, maybe like 2020, 2021, something like that. And I got it from CEX. I wouldn't buy off there online personally, unless it's something really rare and you can't find and it's a good price. But this wasn't really a good price because I could have got it cheaper on eBay. I just didn't look because I was an idiot. But yeah, after I got this, then I started buying on eBay then. But I did promise this to my friends, so if you're watching, still can have it, because I really don't need it. And I really can't be bothered to sell anything. I refuse to sell a Zelda game again, just because they don't deserve to get sold. They deserve to get given away. Okay, now on to my other ones, right? I don't have a lot. Honestly, don't have a lot, but gonna get into the next one. Wind Waker. This is the, what's this one? This is the limited edition, right? And I'm going to be honest, I started this October last year. And, you know, I don't know, I wasn't enjoying it at the start, to be honest, the cartoon style, but I'll get into that. When we eventually get onto it on YouTube. That's got Ocarina of Time Master Quest, which I've never tried. Is that any good? Like, I've never tried it. Is it any good? Just let me know. Let me know. Because I've never tried it. Okay, there's that. And probably my dearest, the very last one, and my dearest one I own, is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess for the GameCube, right? And the disc is in mint condition. The manual, look, I've got it in like one of those plastic seals. Oh, it's nice. I've got an unused VIP code, and there might be a leaflet thing in it too. I don't know, but there is like complete pristine condition. And you know what really annoys me with this? My brother, right? I used to have my desk, right? No, I had my TV by you. Instead, where my desk is right now, I used to have my TV by you, and I had my in a shelf down by there, it's just like a little shelf, you know, one of them corner like shelf things. I had this there, didn't I? And out of all my games, he was swinging on like one of those camping chairs, and it like went back, and the metal piece of the corner went right down there, and you could see it tore it a bit. Oh, I was angry. I was angry because you know how much a mint condition one of those is worth. I was angry. Okay, it's still mint condition. I'm still counting it as mint condition, but I was angry. And I'll show you, like, I did swap the box because, this is funny, I had Piglet's Big Game, yeah, Piglet's Big Game, the one that was going for like £100 last year. Yeah, see, look, I don't know if you could see it in detail there, but it did destroy it. Okay. I do have, like, Twilight Princess on the Wii, and I also have got Skyward Sword. I think that's it then for my Zelda games. I'm running pretty low. Running low. What am I talking about? I just don't have a lot, right? Anyway, let's switch back cameras now, and let's get into some Zelda Ocarina of Time. But before we do that, I've got myself a cup of tea, right? And I suggest that before we get into some gameplay, that you go and make yourself a cup of tea. Or if you're gonna seriously, like, make a point, get your mother to make it for you, right? Get your mother to make it for you. Get your mother to make you a cup of tea and bring it to you whilst you're watching my playthrough. I will respect you for that. Like, I personally would not do such a thing. I would just make it myself. But if you do that, you are not to be messed with, and you should be feared by everyone. Let's head in to Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Now, you might be thinking, Stephen does vlogs, why the hell have I been here for 5 minutes? Probably longer than that. My honest response is, I don't know. I don't know why you've been here for... Why did you watch that? Why wouldn't you just skip? All I do is talk about the same games on every video. But anyway, let's name ourselves. What are we going to be called? You know, I used to always call myself my name. But on the game, if you're familiar with the Zelda games, they call you, like, your name, don't they? So, and like, he is called Link. So it is very logical just to call ourselves Link by you. I remember that. I remember I was playing... I was in school and I was playing on... What's the game called? Legend of Zelda... Oh, that's what I own that game as well. Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks, right, on the DS. In like 2000... This was like 2010, I want to say. Because I had it for Christmas 2009. I was playing in school and my name was my own name. And I remember watching... I think I might have been watching my friend Connor on there. And he was called Link. And I was thinking, oh yeah, that does make sense. Like, you know. And ever since then, I've always thought that. I really, really wondered what was going on there. But anyway, we have named ourselves Link. Let's get into this, right? And yes, we do want to open this file. We do. And the good thing is, playing on an emulator, you don't need a memory card. Which is sad, actually, because memory cards are cool. But in the vast, deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. Somewhere in the 100-acre woods. Oh, that's the wrong game. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. This is scary. They used to capture the scariness of it so well, didn't they, Nintendo? Look how good. Look, this is just scary. That's just the tuning and the sound and the zooming. It's just perfect. But this is scary. Like, look at the fear in young Link's eyes. See, if we called him Steven, it wouldn't have been right, would it? Because for a start, that's not even my name, so I would have forgot. Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Speak English, you bastard. Alright, O Navi the Fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent. Why can't I just understand English? Malevolent forces, even now, are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power, is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest may the world... What the fuck is that word? The fate of the forest. Does that say nay? Nay, the world depends upon thee. Okay, he was talking piratey. Okay. Or Shakespeare-y. Oh, no, that... Oh, let's not sway. I tell you what. It's just unnecessary. But yeah, what was your first experience playing through Ocarina of Time? I probably want to say mine was when I was little, and I would have been playing the Collector's Edition, which came with Mario Kart Double Dash. If you know what I mean, I'm your friend instantly. Because that is just, if you owned that, you were cool. Or if you had it, or had a relative who had it, you're cool. That was cool, that was. Mario Kart and Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, like, all in one game. Like, well, there's 2 discs, but you know what I mean. But that was great. Like, why Nintendo? But thank you at the same time. Hello, Link, wake up. The Great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Beautiful. That is beautiful. That's the first thing we want when we wake up, isn't it? To talk to a tree. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? Oh, by the way, do you like my hat that I'm wearing? It's beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful. My auntie bought it for me, like... I don't even know when she bought it, but I only had it, like, maybe like a few months ago, but I've wore it, like, a lot. It's just nice. I feel like an architect, or like a philosopher, or... I don't even know what they are. A doctor, I don't know, do you know, like Indiana Jones? I feel like Indiana Jones. You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. We know this. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. Well, nice to meet you too. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. And this is probably like, I would say the most well-known, like, intro to a game, like a 3D platforming game. You know, like any 3D game, because it's Kokiri Village. Oh, it's just nice, isn't it? Kokiri Forest, sorry. But you know, this is the village, you know. Either that or Mario 64, they have like the most like iconic startup things. Yahoo! Hi, Link. Yeah, I'm sorry, no one says Yahoo, and no one uses Yahoo. That's probably right. If you've ever heard of Yahoo, you know, like the web, like, is it like a search engine? If you've ever heard of that, right? Well, there's a good chance that you haven't, because no one says the word Yahoo, and it's all down to the fact that no one ever thinks of the word Yahoo. Like, no one says Yahoo. Who was the last person to say Yahoo? It probably was Mario, wasn't it? In 1996. Or 1997, whenever Mario 64 was out. Okay, right. We are finally moving on here, and I have to say that I have missed this game. I have not played it for a few years now, and I just love it. I love it. But do you know what? I'm gonna say this right now, and I'm not gonna do like a poll on the video or anything like that. I just want you to leave in the comments, what is your favorite Zelda game? Right, no, don't give me a why. Just give it. Just say it. Just put the game there, right? And then maybe if you want to tell me why, I'll you just request to tell me why. But I'm not gonna. That sounds horrible, right? But just tell me why, because I don't want you to accidentally spoil it for me. That's why, right? If I haven't played it, because I've only ever finished 2 Zelda games, and I really can't. But that's the problem. I know what to do on Majora's Mask. I know how to do everything, right? This one, my mind might be foggy, right? I might not remember everything. So, gotta go out of the way. But I won't be spoiling it if you want to follow it along with me. And this, actually, is going to be, sort of a Halloween special. That's why I started it, because this is like a creepy game, isn't it? Right? It's a creepy game. I tell you what, it is a bit creepy. What we want to do now is figure out what to do. Because, look, see, my mind's so foggy, I forgot what to do in the Kokiri Forest. See, that's how foggy it is. And this is probably like the bit that I probably would, like, that no one should ever forget. I should probably check if I've got dementia or something. Actually, no. If you, wait, hang on. If you had dementia, you would remember things, wouldn't you? Okay, anyway. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. Please come with me. Oh, yeah. That's how to talk to Navi, right? That's something that you want to do, but most of the time you'll find that she just doesn't help you. Like, especially later on in the game. Anyway, I think it's 2 years now. Press the blue button to enter, and the blue button being A. I always do that. Do you know when I say the, like, what it is? Like A or B. I always look down and check the controller to make sure I said it right. I don't know why. I swear I only do it on the N64. Okay, right. He can't pull that out because he's just a young little boy. Let's read the signs, right? Viewpoint with Z targeting, or Z if you're American. When you have no object to look at, you can just look forward with Z. And yeah, I said Z again, so just deal with it. Right, I'll tell you what. If this video has a majority American viewers, right, you're gonna have to start a war in the comments right now. Start a war. Go on. Start a war. What was the war called between the British and the Americans? Well, start there again, right? Restart it. Right, you're gonna have to have a war, right? Whoever has the most people, like, if it's more Americans than it is British, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to call it Z, all right? But for now, as I am currently a very, very Indiana Jonesy looking sort of person with my hat on, staying British, okay? Even though Indiana Jones is American, but his friends are British. Stop moving and then change the direction you are facing, or hold down Z for a little while. This can help you get oriented in the direction you want to face. It's quite convenient. If you hold down Z, you can walk sideways while facing straight ahead. Look, that is why Z is better, right? That wouldn't have rhymed if it was Z, would it? Right? Walking sideways can be a very important technique in dungeon corridors. I'm probably the only person who's ever read this. Turn around and try doing this right now. No, I will not. Fuck! Oh my fucking god, I jumped a mile then. What? Why? Fuck! Fuck! Why did I jumped so hard? That scared the actual shit out of me. What was that? A boulder? The fuck? Right. Anyway, there's another signpost. Visit the house of the Know-It-All Brothers to get answers to all your item-related questions. Okay, that's pretty useful. Like, I think. Right? But the music plays. How did they come up with such a... I don't even know. It's just fascinating, isn't it? How would they come up with that? Just a sound to open something. And I wonder if they ever thought that it would just, like, you know, catch on and stay through every game. Right, you got the Kokiri sword. On the equipment screen, select it with the cursor and equip it with the up button. Okay. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. Okay. Right, so that's pretty good. Right, so we want to press pause now. And this is one thing I always do, right? Do you know when, I don't know if anyone else does this, but you know when you press pause, right? So you can look at all the menus and stuff. Do you ever press B to return? Oh no, it's not B. No, do you ever press start to return? Or do you press B, right? I always press B. I don't know why. I just always press B. It's just a thing that I've always done. And it always comes up when you press B, do you want to save? All the time. I always do it. I don't even know why, right? But that's the thing with this game, right? So if this game crashes, you're more likely gonna save, right? Problem is if you're on Majora's Mask, it has like a little bit of problems, doesn't it? And that's why it's good to know what you're doing. See, yeah, because it's annoying when you're right at the end of one of the dungeons on there, and especially one of the later ones, and then you lose it and you have to do it all again. Especially when you didn't really know where you was going in the first place. Right, anyway, enough rambling, right? There we go. We pressed A. We've equipped the sword, right? Would we like to save? See, I've already done it, but I'm going to save. I'm going to be a reasonable young chap. And I don't know what I'm going to do, actually, because if I lose footage in this one, I don't know how I'm going to... Right, usually, right, what happens? If I lose footage in something, I just go back and have a save file ready. This time I kind of don't. I won't have one. Right, I won't have a save file there. I tried to beat it. Alright, we're past anyway. Yeah, I'm not gonna have like a backup save file, I don't think. And I'm not sure how to do it from the PC. So if anyone knows how to like back up a save file and stuff, because I know how to do it on like Minecraft and stuff. I'm assuming it's the same, but I don't really want to mess around with it, you know? That's one thing I hate doing, like messing around with things I don't really know about. But yeah, does anyone else love the music on this game? And it's just like, it's just relaxing, isn't it? That's one thing I'd like to own, the Ocarina of Time, like soundtrack CD. You know, does anybody still collect CDs? Like if you want to see my CD collection, I've got a video on my channel from maybe like last year sometime. Go and check that out. It's not big, but I do have do I have video game soundtracks? I think I'm thinking, did I show them both? I think I have two, right? I have Saints Row 4, right? Now you might, whatever your opinion of Saints Row 4 is, save it, because I love it, okay? Okay, just put it in the comments. I'd love it though. Right, this is House of the Great Mido, boss of the Kakiri. Okay. Well, let's talk to him. Is that Mido? Alright, but let's not pick it up. Oh, yeah, that's all they do. This is just a tutorial. Me and old Mido is maybe pick up the rocks in front of his house. Yeah. And I also have, which is incredibly rare, and I'm going to say it now, it's incredibly rare, I have the Banjo-Kazooie soundtrack. The white one, right? It's like a white cover with Banjo-Kazooie on it. I would pull it out and show you right now. But if you want to go see that, I will. I'm not going to like put it in the description. Just if you just look down on my channel and get the like thing. I don't want it because it's just like I don't want it in the description when it's really unrelated to this video, because I don't have a Zelda soundtrack. Oh no, I do. I lie. Oh, I don't show it on it though, but I do have one somewhere in my house. I forgot a sealed one. I have Legend. I have the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess collection thing. Which released in like 2016 for the Wii U, the HD one. Yeah, I sold that, mind. I sold it for like fucking... No, I sold the figure for like £20, right? Because I thought, oh, they re-released it. I was like, it's okay. But the original packaging one's probably still worth quite a lot now, isn't it? Because they did re-release it in like different packaging. But yeah... Alright, hi Link, look this way. Look over here with Z and talk to me with... Okay. Right. There we go. I keep pressing the wrong buttons, okay. Right, yes. That's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or thing, press Z to look in that direction. If you use Z targeting, you can talk to people from a distance, like we're doing now. When you have nothing that you can target, you can press Z to look forward. Try it. Okay, right. There's just teaching us shit. But yeah, I did buy that collection. I loved it playing it on the Wii U though. Right, I did love playing it on the Wii U, but I sold it. But I only sold it because my brother smashed the gamepad like years ago, and it was just lying around. I was like, well, surely the value is never going to go up. The Wii U was like, it was just a catastrophic failure. But it was not just a catastrophic failure. It was an awful console. It had like no games. That was like the only game that was good on there, right? And plus, I was thinking, well, it's on the Wii. I know it's like mirrored and shit on there, and it's on the GameCube. And I was thinking, right, I'd rather own the GameCube one. So like the next, like a year or two later, I did buy the GameCube one then. So maybe if I'd never done that, I probably never would have bought the GameCube one. I probably would, yeah. So I probably never own that right now. So I kind of don't care that I sold it for so cheap. I'm pretty certain it's going for like 60 odd pounds right now. But one thing, right, is that game is like, think about it, it's a full HD port that they have ready at Nintendo, okay? I would probably sell it right now. I would sell it because if they do announce that it is coming to the Switch 2 very, very soon, and Wind Waker, the price will crash on the Wii U. I'm not joking, it will. Because I thought it would never happen with the GameCube, but Paper Mario, right, in the UK, that game was like 120 odd, 130 odd pound. That game crashed like 50 pound. You know, if that game's going to do it, I'm pretty certain that Twilight Princess HD will do it. Because, the GameCube one might, but the GameCube one is still rare because it was like one of the last releases on the console, especially in the UK. I think it might have been like either the last or the second to last. I think it was that and Disney Pixar Cars, right? Well, we sell shields, but no swords. Okay, right, so anyway, not talking about unrelated things. Actually, I lie. I lie. But yeah, I would probably, this is just advice, right? I would probably get rid of them right now because those, think about it, Twilight Princess HD and Wind Waker HD are fully done, right? They don't even need to do anything. They're just sitting, waiting at Nintendo offices or wherever they keep them in the vault, and they just gotta press a button probably to release it. And it will happen soon, right? It will happen, right? So I think maybe we can go down here, right? Hey you, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? What? You've got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? Maybe because you're a complete cunt. This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped. So this is Mido, isn't it? Yeah. How do you think you're gonna help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and a shield? Right, ready. Well, you're right. I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Right, so he's not going to let us pass until we get a shield. One thing I've always wondered, is there a way to beat him? It's just impossible, isn't it? Right, we do need to go to the shop, though, however, and buy the shield, right? We know where the shop is, and we probably can afford it. I'm going to say, but I'm thinking, like, everything that's actually important, you usually need, like, 50, don't you? So, let's just get some 50. And let's get 50 rupees. And if we're wrong, like, it's never a bad thing to have rupees. Problem is, I think we're only capped at, like, 99, I think, for the time being, which is pretty... I can get annoying at actually, because it feels pointless collecting them then. But anyway, let's not dwell on that. Right, that is a place you don't want to go through yet, right? Not yet. We do need to find... Look, see rupees. I think they're all around, scattered for us to collect, right? Because we need them to buy this, buy the shield, right? So this, this is a thing where you can plant like magical beans in them, can't you? And they usually bring up a life container. That's what they usually give you, right? Now I'm not sure. I can't remember if there's any life containers available right at the very start of the game. Maybe we might have to get out of this place first, but I'm assuming there's probably one somewhere, at least, right? Because there's quite a lot of them on the game. And you know what? For a 1998 game, this is still going strong. I don't, like, ignore the graphics. Actually, no, do not ignore the graphics. The graphics are phenomenal for the time, right? They are phenomenal graphics. You know, but I just want to know what people's thoughts were, right? Say, like, you know, not everyone would have had an N64, like, when they released, would they? So, imagine going from the Super Nintendo, and, you know, like, and all the Segas, and, like all those 2D consoles, to this. What was your reaction? Was you just, like, mind blown? Or was you actually like, no, this is never going to catch on, 2D games are better? Because if you think about it, people would still be like that, wouldn't they? Every time something changes, people are like, this will never catch on. You know, people didn't think like the internet and stuff would catch on. You know, so I'm pretty certain they probably thought that 3D platformers wouldn't catch on, to be honest. Well, some people, I mean, most people are probably blown away, but I would be blown away by this. I still am. Like, I was born in 2002. I'm blown away by this game still, playing it in 2025. Right, so we have enough rupees now. I'm assuming it's 50, right? If it's 20, doesn't matter, right? Because, like I said, it's always good to have more. So, welcome. 40 rupees, right? So I knew it wasn't going to be 20 because that seems a bit too low. But yep, 40. You got a Deku shield. Switch to the equipment description screen and select the shield. Press A to equip it. Press R to crouch and defend. If you press R while Z targeting, you can move while defending, right? There we go. Would you like to buy something else? Well, yes, I would actually. Actually, we can't afford anything because we are completely broke, right? But I tell you what, I'll buy one stick. I've got a stick. Yeah, there you go. You got a Deku stick on this. Yeah, we know. Yeah. This now is really good for like fires and stuff, isn't it? This is like really good. It's like so creative in it. All the ideas in here. I would like to buy something else, but I can't. Right. So let's get past the Great Mido. Isn't it? Yeah, it's Mido, isn't it? Right. Now he's going to let us past because we have a shield, right? We have a shield. He cannot deny us. I know as much as he wants to do it, he cannot deny us any longer. Right? What the fuck? I didn't even read that. If you want to pass through here, you should at least equip it. Oh yeah, we haven't. I forgot you need to equip these things, right? So, oh yeah, if we ever need to equip that, all we need to do is just press on it, and then see you've got the 3 arrow buttons, right? And the top one, sadly, doesn't get used really in the menus or for items. That's just for Navi, isn't it? I think it is, yeah. Does it not get used on the game at all? I don't know. I'm actually confused right now. Deco Shield, though, would I like to save it? No, I would not, right? And we're going to get that prompt a lot of times, right? Because I always press the wrong thing, right? If you want to see the... Yep. Let's get past this place, right? Oh, you have a Deco Shield? And was that? Is that the Kakiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favourite of Saria and the great Deku Tree, huh? Grumble, grumble. You know, he probably sounds like that, doesn't he? Oh, he has a really, really high-pitched voice, and you don't want to listen to him. Because he would be annoying when I listen to someone with a high-pitched voice. That's how you get the Deku sticks, though. They are called Deku sticks, aren't they? Anyway, Great Deku Tree, I'm back. So this now is Navi introducing us to the Great Deku Tree. Oh, the music's gone creepy. Navi, thou hast returned. Oh, he talks like a twat then. Is that where it is? Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what the Deku Tree, I'm about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come, my friend, to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? I was going to say no, but I'm just going to say yeah. There we go. Beautiful mustache, by the way. Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the Fairy, thou must heed Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, listen to her, you ignorant bastard. Alright, so now this is where the real action begins, right? We've already got 1 kill, right? So Link has got 1 kill. We killed that thing up there, right? Why is the music gone so peaceful all of a sudden? This should be going creepy. It's only a tree at the end of the day. This used to be a peaceful place, didn't it? But not anymore, because this is inside the Deku Tree. Now, this would be your first introduction to, well, 3D adventuring in a dungeon. 3D dungeoning, let's call it that. Most likely, because I'm assuming this probably wasn't the first like 3D adventure game, was it? Like, think about it. There's probably some like PC one or something when before this. I'm not sure. Like I'm good with the history of games and stuff, but I'm not that good. Like I don't know the correct answer for everything. I just know this is one of the first, and this is probably still the best. Let's just keep it like that way. Like, this game is probably still the best game of all time. Only a few games come close, right? Only a few games come close. Should I name them? Should I name the games that come close, or should I not? I'm not going to. Because it could start the war in the comments. I don't really like starting wars. Or do I? No, I don't. I really don't. Right. Look at this wall. The vines growing on it. Give it a rough surface. I thought. Why was I thinking? Is it veins for a second? I was going to say, that does not sound right. Alright, right. You'd already told us that, Navi. So why didn't you just shut the fuck up and get back in my pocket? Actually, that is one good thing I want. One good question, right? I'm full of these good questions today, but my good question is, where the fuck is Navi actually staying? Does he just like, part into his body or something? Or like, was it like morph into his body and like link up with his soul or something? Or does she just literally go up his arsehole? Like, where is she coming from? See, where is she coming from? I swear that's the arsehole. Anyway, chest time. Alright, what are we gonna get in this one? It's a stick. No, it's not a stick. You found the dungeon map. Right. Always good to find a dungeon map. Not gonna lie. Blue chambers are places you have already visited. That's good to know. Your current location is the flashing room. Move up and down to select a floor to view. Okay, that's pretty good. Right, so what you will find now is we cannot attack these yet, right? And there is quite a few of them, right? So what we want to do... How do you actually unlock yourself? How do you unlock your... Okay, right, there we go, we're done. Right, what we want to do is make our way over here. Because if we look... Right, I think this is to get higher as well. Yeah. There's multiple rooms here. So what we want to do is... Fuck! Just give me a break! You can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the blue icon at the top of the screen. To be honest, I probably haven't played this on the N64 since about 2017, I think. Because that's when I bought it, right? I bought it in CX. I think it was only £15, right? And the same one, right? The same shop. I got that one from the same shop the other day, right? It's a different one, like not the same copy. Probably not, right? I doubt it. What is the odds of that, right? But yeah, it's only like £18 now. Bargain, by the way. It's probably cheap. You probably get it cheaper than that on eBay. But yeah, I would recommend getting an N64. Games are very cheap for it at the moment, without the boxes, of course. Cartridge only games are pretty cheap. Box games are expensive. Don't go for the boxed ones unless you're a collector. Ow. 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 Forgive me, master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work though. If the cliff is really, really high. Well, try it if you are feeling bold. Well, thank you. And there's the victory music. Right, so if you are playing, well, if you ever playing this and you're wondering, well, how do I know where the secrets are? Sometimes, right, if you've got a rumble pack and you are stood in a location where a secret is, it will tell you, right? It will rumble, right? It'll rumble. So you're going to know that there's something there, right? But I do not have a rumble pack, so I have just made the game slightly a bit harder for myself, right? But anyway, there we go. There's another chest for us, right? What is in it? It's the fairy slingshot, right? Okay, that's pretty good. And yeah, what we're gonna do in this episode, well, this series actually, is well, we're gonna finish it. I mean, like, there's just no point lying. Why do I keep interrupting myself? No, we're gonna finish it, right? But we are gonna. Oh, I forgot what I was actually going to say. We're going to do something, right? We like, I'm going to play this game and it's going to be fun, right? It's going to be a fun experience. I'm going to open chests and stuff. I'm going to do stuff. I'm going to play the game. I was going to say something really interesting. It's just for some reason my mind likes forgetting things for no reason. Like a lot. Like, ew. Right, so if we use this. There we go. I'll try and get episodes out every now and again. Now and then. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like the videos will probably just be like me doing an important thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, and this is important, right? So basically, this could just be episode 1, right? Because otherwise, like, you know, it is a bit of a long introduction when I need to go through. I need to go through everything with everyone, right? So there we go. I explained myself. Right, that's what the videos are gonna be like. So when we're going through all these other dungeons, all these many dungeons that this game holds. Oh, we're gonna do things. And by do things, I mean we're actually gonna. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Right, I think together, yeah, you just hold the exact same button as where it's currently equipped at. Right, there we go. Now we want to head up here. After these spiders are defeated, this should be nothing up here for us now. I don't think. Well, not on the vines anyway. Not on the vines. Right, we want to get this side. I think then. All there is to do, can we get down by? Yep, all there is to do is, well, we need to find, there's a few things you can find, right? There's a compass, a map, that's usually in like every dungeon, and then wherever the dungeon actually has them. But then, yep, there's other collectibles in the game, but which I will, okay, wait, I think, yep, we got him, and we'll go again, yep, we got, probably do this one too, just so we don't get jumped. There we go. So we can't get jumped now by them. I think they might spawn back. Yeah, they might spawn back, all right. But what's down there, right, is a massive drop. Now, what I can't remember is, do you need fire? Because, right, you need, on this game, you need those Deku sticks that we collected earlier, and you need to usually burn cobwebs them, right? But I'm not even sure that that part down there is anything to do with burning cobwebs or anything. I think all there is just jumping down there, to be honest. I think it breaks from the fall, but we are in another room. And let's have a look around. There's a spider over there. There's fire over there, and we've got evil, creepy music playing, right? So what we want to do is equip a Deku stick. Right, there we go. I think it expects you to go and get one, doesn't it? Yeah, it doesn't expect you to buy one from the store like a reasonable young chap, does it? No, it does not, right? So that's what we've done, because we're reasonable, and we're smart, and we're intellectual. Right, all those big words that no one understands fully, right? Right, they use them, but they could not give you a meaning of them. Those kind of words. Right, this is a gold scatala, I think. And these are very, very useful. Alright, these are very useful. You destroyed a gold scatala. You got a token providing you destroyed it. Right. The only problem is, right, with this game, I do really want 100% it, but I think that's impossible for me, because I'm really, really uncertain of how you... well, how you actually find all of them, to be honest. Like, how am I going to do it? Like, without cheating or anything? That's a bit of a task. Has anyone done that? Again, to the comment section. Let's get in the comment section. Tell me, have you ever done 100% this Zelda game, this Ocarina of Time, without looking at a single video? You know, or a single guide? Have you? And if you, I also want to know, because I really want to find someone who's actually like spoiled the best game ever for themselves, right? Is there anyone out there who's actually played this game for the first time, wherever, like after, you know, fully watching a guide or reading a guide? Because I kind of think that's sad. Like, out of all the things that's sad in the world, that's sad. Because then you know, like, what are you going to do? Just wait for him to make Ocarina of Time again? That's just not going to happen. You've spoiled the best game ever. You dipshits. You dumb dipshits. Alright, Compass. But if you are one of those people, I'm assuming that you're watching it because you still love the game. So good for you. You found the compass. Now you could see the locations of many hidden things in the dungeon. Now, the compass is probably like the most useful one. I mean, they're both as useful as each other, aren't they? But you can actually see where you are if you look at the mini map at the bottom right. Very, very, very good, right? So I think what we want to do now, I'm not actually sure, but well, no, I am sure. I'm really sure. I just want to know if we go through here. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay, it can't be to do with that because right, yeah, by the time your switch is gone, right? Yeah, okay. That's how you get them. So you just want to wait for it to come back down. They will always hit you though from the front, so don't even rush into it. So what you do, down there is like a huge drop, right? But if you just jump, you should break it. See, there you go. Oh, we got hit by a Scatala. What was the chances? Okay, let's get up here. I think, yeah, I thought it was one of those. What are they, like piranha things? Alright. It's always good to get them when they, I think when they're fully extended, right? See, if you kill them like that, and you don't chop them, they drop the Deku seed. But if you, or the Deku nut, right? But if you do it when they're fully extended and slice them, you shall get a Deku stick. Now, I think Deku sticks are the best. I personally can't ever remember using Deku nuts, to be honest, on my playthrough of this game. There we go. That's a second Scatala. So what they are collectibles, and they enable you to... You'll find out. Let me not spoil it, right? Because I can't actually remember myself what they fully do. Right, Deku seeds. These are small hard seeds that you can use as bullets for your slingshot, right? That's good, right? That is good. Very good for us. But you could see there, this is what I was talking about earlier, where you need the fire. Because I'm not sure I don't think we've used it yet, have we? For the webs. But see, look, everything is like... Oh, well. We can't do nothing, can we, buddy? That is because... We're fucked completely. No, we're not. We're not. Don't listen to me. We're not completely fucked. All we need to do is get up here. Can we actually get up here from here? No, we can't. Right. So you want to get up here? I think. Yeah, you can get up here. So. Oh, there's another Skatala. I didn't realize. I actually only thought there'd be like 1 or 2 in here. There might actually be. Maybe there's a set amount per like per dungeon. That would actually be like very good to know. Yeah, that was dumb, wasn't it, by me? Or was it not dumb? We can still get her. And to be honest, if we can't get her, yeah, we can't get her. So do you know what? If you like early on in the game. You can't get it. Come back later in the game. You'll be able to get it then, right? You destroyed a gold Skatala. You got a token providing you destroyed it. Nice. Right. Nice. Thank you very much. Right, so what we're going to do now, we're up here, is press this. I think this drops something for us. Oh, no, it sets the fire over there, right? So this is the first fire. And obviously, I shouldn't have to say this, but fire goes out when it's in water. Right, so... have we actually got any more? Right, we've got 2 sticks left, right? So we don't really want to waste them, right? So this water is shallow, right? So we can go across there. We can, right? But can we actually climb it? No, we cannot, right? It's funny, innit? I link into all these things, but if one of the ledges is like a centimetre too high for him, he can't get up it. It's great, like, isn't it? Right, why am I... Right. I know what we do, right? So this is what you do. As you can see, the shallow water ends right here. Enough so you can jump across this and burn this down. Victory music. That is victory music, isn't it? Whatever you want to call it. It's really cool. I love it. Right, so there we go. There's another one of these. And, yep, he's begging for forgiveness. And he's obviously going to teach us something cool again. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. Okay. The order is 2, 3, 1. It should have been 2, 1, 3, shouldn't it? Like Nate Dogg, Snoop Dogg, and Warren G. That would have been cool. Anyway, you can see that up there. That can be shot. That I don't even know, what are they called? Just the eye logo thing, eye symbol things. They can be shot, and they get blinded when you've hit them correctly. Okay, right, so there's nothing else in this room. Probably can smash these, get some rupees, or some nuts, or some seeds. There we go. Always handy to have. So it was the max, 30 is the max. But for some things you can buy like wallets, kind of, or bags, or something like that to extend them, if I remember correctly. Anyway, after you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. I bet there are some interesting things underwater. Well, I bet there's not, actually. Not yet. Right. Okay, so I'm assuming we can... I think... Can you press these from a dive? You must be able to, yeah. Because there's no other way to do that. Gotta think these things logically. Alright, it's timed, right? So, what we're gonna do is wait for that and get across, because it's just enough clearance, no? For Link's big fucking head. You know, I don't know why you can't just fucking duck. Like, he can, because we've seen him do it. We've already done it. Oh, let me not go into a rant. You know, he could... Is enough room? He could just duck. And besides, he could probably jump over it. He's Link. He can do backflips and shit. Look at that. What do you call that? That's a backflip. What do you call that? That's a jump, right? All right, he might be fucked. But think about it, right? Those things get so close to it that they should be breaking by now, shouldn't they? They should. Or it should be pushing it in the water, but it doesn't, right? Because it just doesn't. I can't give you an explanation why. Ah, stop making me listen. Stand next to the block and grab hold of it, right? If you stand next to the block and press A while pressing the sector... Yep. Haven't we already done this? Maybe we haven't, right? Maybe we haven't. Maybe this is the first time we do it. Right. Ah, there we go, Ruby. But yeah, my goal is to get... Not to get... Wait, we can probably get up there. Nearly can. Yeah, my goal is not to get all of the gold Skatalas. It's to get the majority of them, right? And I wouldn't even want to get so many of them there's on the game. It's probably hundreds. There's probably hundreds, right? Because this game is massive. Alright, anyway, we're going to climb up here. And climb up here. Now, Also, if you've come off like watching any of my other series, you might be wondering why you start Ocarina of Time. You said that you was going to start like every other game in the planet, and that you know how long this game. Like you might be thinking things like that, but don't worry. I'm going to start multiple games, right? So I'm planning on doing this one, of course. I'm also planning on do you know what I really want to do? I really want to do Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts as well. And oh yeah, so I'm currently doing a series on Banjo-Tooie. So I'm only doing this because I've done it fast enough before Halloween. I'm going to record the episode, I'm going to record the very last episode. When will I record it? Let's see. On the 30th, right? And it's going to, I'll have it fully edited for Halloween, right? But that's the problem, I've got 3 unedited videos to do right now. So I'm going to drop two today. Right, because they're already edited. I just forgot to do them I was supposed to do them 2 days ago, but I forgot to do the thumbnail for them, so I didn't upload them. Then yeah, I'm gonna do 2 today, 1 tomorrow, and then this one on the 30th, on the 31st Banjo. Right, so on the 30th, maybe I tell you what, maybe on the 31st I might record. No, actually, no, I won't. Right, I'll do it. I'll leave it. Right, that'll be my final video of October will be Banjo-Tooie, the final episode. Now it'll be really cool. What the fuck is this, Navi? Tell us. A Goma lava. Look how okay. They're not that challenging. Right. And yeah, that's the thing, right? We're gonna play this game seriously. We're not gonna rush things at all, right? We are gonna look. We're gonna look around every corner. And if you're wondering, like, what am I going to do with the videos in terms of like cutting them? No. This is a playthrough. You're watching me. If I'm stuck, you're stuck. Gonna leave it like that, right? We're going to go through it this way because this doesn't actually seem like the correct way, is it? Which way do we come in? We come in there. What was in there? Did we get something in there? What the fuck? Not sure what was in there. I don't think there's anything there. But this is the correct way to go then. Okay. I hope everyone's enjoying this so far, and I hope that you haven't drunk all your tea. I've still got like half left, or just a bit under half. And yeah, mine's cold now. Mine's cold. All right, so go make yourself another cup of tea. I'll tell you what. Or be fucking ruthless. Get your mother to make you another one. Get your nan to make you one. Get anyone to make you one. You're presuming they're still alive, but who's to know? Ask your dead nan. She might make you one. Right, there we go. Oh yeah, by the way, if anyone's nan's dead, I'm really sorry. I hope that does not offend you. But at the end of the day, I didn't like directly say your nan, did I? Even though I did. I feel like if I did have viewers, they would have left by this point anyway. So I think I'm clear and I just say whatever I want. Oh yeah, that's the direction we're gonna go. We're not gonna get political, right? Because if I get political, I don't shut the fuck up, you know. I don't know. There's just no point, is it? Right. Anyway, right, I think what we're going to do there, as you can see, this one doesn't have a big drop down to it. First, to like spring down onto it, right? So what we'll do is gather the torch. Right now, what I want to know, right? You see the drop down there? Know if you like hacked the game and went all the way through the ceiling and gained enough momentum falling, would the game, you know, if you broke the game to get through it, would it still? Fuck. Yeah. Alright, yeah, I was supposed to do that. That's what I was supposed to do. Yeah, would the game still, like, register the thing? Would that still be programmed into the game, or is it just for that single one? You know what I mean, don't you? If you could break the game, you know, get wherever you wanted to go, would it be like that, you know? It'd be cool to know, innit? But I bet someone must have tried it, because think about it, on these games, most people can, you know, like, hack into them and stuff now, can't they? Anyway, as you can see on the mini-map, well, yeah. Wait, actually, I was just thinking then, right? We are, yeah, we're doing, like, pretty good in this dungeon so far, even though it's not very difficult, this one. Ah, right. Yes. Right. Fuck. I done it wrong, right? No. It's 2, 3, 1, right? That's where it is. We done it wrong, see? That's by the sound. You can, yeah. Right, so 2. We better not die here. That would be embarrassing, right? 3. 1. Okay, right. They better still be frozen, otherwise we're gonna fucking hit. Oh fuck! What do we have to do then? Okay. How did you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie, sorry about that. Andy, give us some health. I tell you what, I'm thanking you. Well, that was very kind of you. That was very kind of you, right? So, I don't think there's any more hearts down here, but usually when you're down on hearts, there's one there anyway. They usually give them right here, yeah, see? And some seeds, there we go. So there is one heart there anyway. We don't need to come back for it. Let's get in here. And this is the boss room. So there we go. This is going to be our first boss of Ocarina of Time. But, you know, playing through it the first time, looking on the mini... You know, through your first playthrough, looking on the mini-map, you wouldn't know this was coming into a boss, would you? Okay, if you didn't look at the mini-map. Some people don't, do they? They just get on with it. And plus, you wouldn't know that that was a boss, really, would you? You just look at it and think, I wonder what that means. But yeah, we can see something up there. And there we go. That's cool, innit? So when you look up and see it, I think you might be able to run around there for ages. You know, the cutscene only activates when you get up close, right? So there we go. Parasitic Armored Arcanid Gahoma. There we go. Oh, shit. Okay. Imagine if you couldn't lock on this game. It'd be so difficult, wouldn't it, actually? I would like to see someone, like, you know, hacking into the game so you couldn't... Oh, yeah, I think you need to hit her eye when she's up there. Okay, so she's dropping these Goma things now. I don't know, I think these are just called Gomas and she's the queen, yeah. Yeah, I would love to see someone do the game without this targeting. I bet it's not impossible. I bet you it's not possible. Oh, crap, yeah. Okay. That's what you do. You want to get close enough for that, and then strike with the sword, right? That's it, right? Now she's probably going to go back up into hiding, up on the wall, and then onto the ceiling, right? But what she'll do again, most likely, is drop the same enemy, right? Now, I'm composed during this. Boss fights on this game are usually scary. You might be thinking, well, that's because I'm a pro. That's because I'm a pro. And I'm joking. This is the easiest boss in the game. I'm not gonna pretend to people who don't know. I'm trying to think though. Yeah, some Zelda bosses can be quite annoying, can't they? But they're all doable. They're all doable. Right, so what you want to do is just go close. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Alright, so she gets the thing stuck, right? Alright, we hit it 4 times then. So that's 6 times in total now, because we only hit it twice the first time around. So there we go. Oh yeah, we're about to hit the hour mark. No, you probably have, because I'm going to put an intro into this video too. So there we go. Probably hit the hour mark already. So there we go. So that's roughly going to be the time for per episode, unless it's one of those ones where you get a lot done, because you know Zelda games. You get a lot done. You know what goes down. There's a lot of things to do. Wow, well, they might be like 2 hours, maybe even 3 hours. And you know what? Anyone else like drinking? Well, I'll be drinking when I'm playing them, probably. Most probably, anyway. I'm gonna say most probably. Okay, probably next time. Maybe just... I reckon there's going to be one more hit next time. Alright, that's my prediction. But yeah, I'm gonna be drinking probably later on in the series. Maybe when there's things, you know, when there's like things that is not really the actual boss fight. Do you know what I mean? You know, when you're not doing, when I know we're not going to be doing a boss fight and things, I'm going to relax, I'm going to run around. When I'm looking for, like, you know, heart containers and things like that, that's what I'll be doing, I'll be drinking. So feel free to join me. But you can if you want, you can actually come to maths. But if you're going to drink them at the same time, feel free to do that too. But this is the first boss, Queen Gorma. And she is now dissolving into a soul. And what's it gonna leave for us? Absolutely fucking nothing. A heart container, right? So this is gonna be a full one, right? See, you get a heart container, right? So usually what you'll find on this game is pieces, right? So you get 4 pieces and you've got to fill them out. That is what we're gonna aim for. We're gonna get those little pieces. Now, a lot of them are pretty easy, but then there's gonna be some that will have us thinking, right? There will be some that have us thinking, how the fuck do we do that? But we are Steven Does Vlogs. Well, I'm Steven Does Vlogs, you're not. Even I'm not Steven Does Vlogs because I'm not Steven and I don't do vlogs. But let's not get into that. Let's not get into that. Let's get out of here. There we go. We saved the Deco Tree. How kind. That is what I call wholesome. That's wholesome right there. Oh, well done, Link. He looks shocked, doesn't he? Oh, you've been inside me ass. I can never cope now. You've been in me lower chamber. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wast be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have more to tell ye. Wast now listen, yea or nay? Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the deserts cast this dreadful curse upon me. The fucking bastard. I'm gonna show you a video of him now. With fire and cool cinematics. See, they could do it, they could capture the scariness of the game. Just through camera angles and darkness, it was awesome. And eyes and evilness. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerous powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is the sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Those are pieces of rain. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Mew, mew, mew. Din, the goddess of power. Nairu, the goddess of wisdom. And Faror, the goddess of courage. That's a flame. And it's exploding. And it's a circle. And it's spinning. What is happening? These rocks are falling. Lightning striking. With a flame, strong flaming arms, he cultivated the land and done some other bullshit that I couldn't be bothered to read because I was too slow. Nairu poured the wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of Lord of the world. That's beautiful. That's lovely. Pharaoh, with a rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. And 3 of them combined. Then they recorded. Whoa. No, they didn't. They didn't, did they? They did. Why did they record that? The 3 great goddesses. Their labours completed and some other bullshit. And golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world.
Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm that no man should enter, or woman, or alien, or kangaroo. Oh, thou must never allow the desert man in black armour to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Ah, thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of the curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I said do not grieve for me. I did not die for nothing. I've been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule final hope.
Link, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that recast the curse from me. I can't wait to listen to that back. That's good. That's good. That's good. I ruined the cutscene. I'm speechless right now. What was I thinking?
See the Triforce thing, the little green thing spin. What's it gonna do? What's it gonna mean? You got the Kokiri Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the great Deku Tree. The future depends on thee, Link. Thou art courageous. Navi the fairy help Link to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye.
Well, what about Link? You entreat Navi, but you don't entreat Link. Selfish. I think he deserved to die. I'm just gonna say it right now. I think he deserved to die. He just let another man in his ass. No. No. Don't take me out of context, because if I go get people watching, they'll leave. Okay, anyway. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link. I didn't mean to say it like that. I meant to just say that he, like, someone's been in his ass and he just committed suicide. No, not like what you're thinking. No, I mean like actually like fully in there, like, you know, eat like full body. That would be painful.
Goodbye, great Deku Tree.
Oh no, we're Link now. Yeah, goodbye. Yeah, we're just impersonating you. That's what we was impersonating you. But if I tell you what, Nintendo, you ever need a voice actor to voice the great Deku Tree, I will do it for you, free of charge, free of fucking charge. Just let me play on your emulated games and stuff. Well, my emulated games of your games, you know. Just let me do it. Oh, you fucking bastard! Now you're gonna stop me. I don't know all that.
Hey, Link, what did you do? The great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault, Link. I'm gonna get out of the way for you now and cry.
That's what he sounds like. That's his voice. Okay, well, now we have finished the episode successfully. I tell you what, successfully. We've made a lot of progress. We've done a lot of things, right? We haven't made a lot of progress. There's still a lot to do. Not gonna lie. But that's the Kokiri first. What we go here? Can we? Okay, we can't currently. I thought we could look at those dots. Okay, we can't look at those dots, but there's things there. Okay, there's things going on. Now we probably have to talk to. Is this Saria? And find out what she wants us to do next. She'll probably tell us. She knows everything. That's what it's like when this game. She just knows everything. Right. So that is the end of. Oh wait, let me make sure I save first, right? Because I would like to save. Yes. So yeah, back to full screen now. Did you enjoy that video? Was there any good? I don't know. I can't. Someone's probably going to be watching this one. This is Ocarina time. You know, people seem to not be interested when I play banjo for some reason. But this is Ocarina time, and I feel like people will watch it. So if you watched it, congratulations. If you sat through that without laughing, fuck you. That was funny. That was funny. I probably would, like I said, I probably won't do a video now for a few days. Depending on how much. If this gets a lot of views, I'll do like the entire series. Relatively quick, right? I'll just get on to doing it. and I'll have a good time. But if not, I'll just slowly, like I'll get them out once every like 4 or 5 days, something like that. You know, anything, wherever I decide to record. But anyway, this is going to be the end of the video. I will do more soon. And yeah, I do enjoy this game. It's probably my favorite game. That's all right. I should challenge myself to not say that this is the best game of all time again, shouldn't I? I should really do that. Let me check how many Scatalas I got. Right, 3. All right, so I'm assuming there was just 3 in there, right? If we missed any, we can obviously go back. As I believe there's no missable ones, okay? Anyway, with everything being said, this is the end of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Over and out.